Yeah, and then I found my underwear like shoved right there.
In the cup holder?
Yeah, and I took it out.
So everything that you had in your front seat was now in your suitcase?
Yeah.
Did Bryan Kohberger ever visit King Cabin, as they call it? It's an Alpha Phi sorority house very close to the 1122 King Road house. There was an incident on March 2nd, 2022, a vehicle prowl, which you may remember me publishing the body cam footage before. I had it blurred to all get out, but now I'm going to play it for you since Dateline NBC has already featured it. I just got a call from Inside Edition. They're going to feature it, so I wanted to talk about it. It's something I had kind of poo-pooed after Bryan Kohberger was arrested, but I'm wondering, should I have dismissed it so readily? So, back on December 20th, 2022, I had requested this body cam footage from the Moscow, Idaho Police Department. So this was well before Bryan Kohberger was arrested. In fact, he would be arrested 10 days later, but back on December 20th, 2022, we hadn't heard the Bryan Kohberger name. We didn't know who the culprit was. All of us crime sleuths and, citizens and everyone, we were looking for clues. Who was the Idaho 4 suspect? The reason I requested this body cam footage was because it was so close to the house where the horrible slayings happened.
So that's probably what they did.
Hers is unlocked too, but she didn't.
Well, if they're trying to take your car is right here. And because these cars don't look like they...
Yeah, that one was locked. Yeah.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Oh, not too bad.
Yeah, so we'll document everything. I'll give you my card with the case number on it.
The description in the Moscow PD blotter said, Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022, 12:29 p.m. A vehicle prowl was reported on the 1100 block of King Road. So I was like, could this be the suspect? Especially after I watched this video and I saw the sorority young woman talk about it not just being a normal vehicle prowl, not just something maybe where a guy might have been trying to steal her car, or of course it could be a woman, we can't say just men. Somebody monkeyed around with her fuse box, there was a footprint left on her driver's seat, but the strangest thing was not just someone gathering her, pay stubs and her sunglasses and everything and putting it into her suitcase and leaving her suitcase out on the road for her roommate to find. The one strange thing that kept coming up was the fact that this person must have taken her underwear out of her suitcase and stuffed it somewhere on the side, like in the passenger door, cup holder, something. That's the one thing that keeps sticking with me and makes me think this wasn't some normal attempted car theft. What the heck was it? I was trying to figure out who could be the suspect of the King Road killings, so by the time I received all this footage, by the time I published this body cam footage originally, it was December 23rd, 2022. Bryan would be arrested a week later. After he was arrested on December 30th, 2022, and I started researching him and researching what we could find out about his movements and everything. And then I found what I believe to be his mother's post. It was on this Reddit design forum. She spoke about her son leaving Pennsylvania, going out to Washington State, first time, away from home. She got his age a little wrong. I think she said 26 instead of 27 at that point. But so many other things fit. She spoke about, I believe, him being in criminology. It was like so many things. It really fit. I really believe it was her. And that was posted around June 26th, 2022. So I thought, oh, Bryan must have headed west June 26th. I don't know when he arrived in Washington State, but so many things corroborate him being there definitely by the beginning of July. He left that voicemail for the hairstylist to cut his hair early July.
Hi, my name is Bryan. Would you be able to give me a haircut tomorrow by any chance?
So many other things we found out now. So I assumed, okay, he didn't get there until around July. This March incident couldn't have been Bryan. But now the latest Dateline episode has me thinking differently. If you watched it, and of course I did a long review, I had to talk over it. I was trying to make it fair use, but YouTube still kicked it out, so I put it on Spotify video. But if you watch the episode, you will see, I was so surprised they included this footage, and they call it King Cabin. I didn't realize it. And it's an Alpha Phi house. And I was surprised they included this footage, but their logic had me thinking. Dateline talked about how alleged criminals like Bryan Kohberger and already convicted criminals like BTK, they tend to start off with small, weird crimes like this. BTK, he admitted to his daughter that he started off with strange little peeping crimes, spying on people, messing with women's underwear and stuff. And if you'll watch this girl Kennedy in this latest King Cabin footage, you will see her try and tell the cops that the night that her car was rummaged through and stuff, she heard some voices, and she's pointing kind of off in the direction of the 1122 King Road house. They explain it's a bowl and the way the sound travels, and she keeps saying, yeah, but it creeped me out though. She just grabbed her TV and went back in the house.
Okay.
But I came back out here about 9 because my TV was in here and my pillows, except that I don't know, I heard someone talking over there. It was really weird, and then I just grabbed it and went back to
Yeah, because this is kind of a bowl right here. It's, people could be up in their backyards talking, and
it freaks me out though.
And so that's the theme. It's eerie. But Dateline said that criminals tend to graduate from petty little crimes like this up until slaughterings. They said around this time this footage happened, March 2022, Bryan already knew he was going to attend WSU. He had already applied for the Pullman Police Department, and he was taking classes online. He was finishing up his DeSales studies, but he was doing that online, so he could have done that technically from anywhere. So I'm wondering, is it possible, did Bryan leave town? Did he fly? Did he fly to Washington and do a little visit in March? We don't know the details of that Pullman Police Department job. We know he didn't get it, but they didn't give us many details about the interview process. Was it all only online? Did they just do FaceTimes or Zooms or something? Or did Bryan catch a flight to Washington in March? Was he interviewing? Was he checking things out? Was he securing his residence at the Steptoe Apartments later? Was he doing stuff? Sometimes when you move to a different state, you like to go there first and check things out. Get your ducks in a row. Was Bryan there in March at all? And if so, would he have been prowling around and spying on sorority girls? I don't put it past him. Sorority stuff reminds me of Ted Bundy, of course. And thankfully, these women featured in this video are safe, but it still makes me wonder who did it. Now, we learned that Bryan's parents were testifying before a grand jury about a different case. But according to Brian Enton, our favorite reporter, the Stroud Area Regional Police Department in Pennsylvania has released a statement saying there's no evidence in the Dana Smithers case. There's no evidence that Bryan is connected to that one. Brian Enton said, we reported yesterday he has a strong alibi. But why the grand jury still wanted to question Kohberger's parents, we don't know. So I don't know. Is it just, someone was saying crime sleuths are the ones that made Bryan's parents get questioned before a grand jury? I don't know the details of that case, but does Bryan have a strong alibi for this incident in March? Will he continue to have strong alibis for other incidents? That's what I'm wondering. The photos of the footprints we can see on the woman's car, it doesn't really have a Van diamond shaped pattern, but I wonder what pattern it is. And the scary question to me is, if Bryan didn't rummage through this woman's car at King Cabin, if cops know he definitely wasn't in Washington in March, hopefully they already know by now. I hope they've tracked a lot of his movements throughout 2022 and can corroborate or dismiss. Did he have a plane ticket? Where did the Elantra travel that year and everything? If he did not rummage through this woman's stuff, and especially her underwear, then who did? Who is still out there who would commit such a crime? That's what's worrisome to me. I mean, if she were my daughter, I wouldn't want her living in that King Cabin until they know for sure, who did this? Who could it be? And if he just wanted to steal her car, I think he would have just taken her stuff like he did. He wouldn't want any of her stuff, I guess, besides her car on him. Put it in the suitcase. Okay, leave the suitcase outside, and maybe the fuse box hot wiring didn't work so he couldn't get the car. But there was no need to like have her underwear. So that's the creepy part. But it reminds me, 1 John 4:18, there is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. For fear has to do with punishment, and whoever fears has not been perfected in love. So we think about God's love and casting our cares and our fears onto him. And hopefully, now that this Kohberger case is progressing, we don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to change his plea? We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but was Idaho really his first crime if he committed the crimes at all? Or are police going to find a string of crimes related to Kohberger? That's the big question. Thanks for watching. Watch all this body cam footage if you haven't seen it. Stay tuned.
Kennedy?
Yeah, she's right here.
Awesome, thank you.
Hi there.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Okay, so this morning I just got
Good.
home from Boise yesterday.
Okay.
And this morning I like walked upstairs and my suitcase was inside, but I remembered leaving it in my car.
Copy.
I was like, asked my roommate that just opened the door. I was like, hey, did you bring my suitcase up? And she's like, yeah, it was in the middle of the road. And I was like, that's weird.
Oh, your suitcase was in the middle of the road?
Yeah, it was like back over here, and I had it in the back of my car.
Oh, interesting.
I was like, maybe I forgot and just left it out. And
Right.
so then I take it inside, and I open it, and all the stuff that I had, I locked it, I should have my keys. But all the stuff I had up here, all my pay stubs, the stuff I had in the center console, my sunglasses I was literally wearing yesterday were all shoved inside my suitcase, and like it was like zipped back up. And
So everything that you had in your front seat was now in your suitcase?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's like a shoe print over here, and then there's like my fuse box under my steering wheel is like opened. I'll go get my keys. I just left it like
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to steal it. Why would you open the fuse box? Hot wire? I don't know.
I don't know.
That's odd. Because we've been having those vehicle thefts. Well, there's obviously no way you wouldn't pull prints off this anyways.
Nothing any cameras.
No. There's no cameras here.
You guys don't have a Ring doorbell camera or anything like that?
I
Or...
just ordered one actually.
Oh, really?
That's smart.
Yeah. I don't think any of our neighbors do either.
Yeah, I'm not seeing you.
But we have like a Facebook page, so I was gonna ask on there and see. But like over here, like they didn't take anything. Like I had this ring up there and they didn't even take it. But like that little fuse box was like opened, and then there was a.
Is there any damage inside of it?
No, not that I can tell. I don't really know, but I'm just.
Is that your shoe print?
No.
Do you have your phone on you?
I sat on it though, so hopefully I didn't like mess it up.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much we can do with it, but it could. We've been having kind of an uptick in vehicle prowls, and say we find the suspect, and they find say he's wearing something that matches that tread. It just kind of. Now, I mean, it'd be really hard to unless the person admitted it and said, "Yep, I was there." I mean, which is highly unlikely. But so when did you get back from Boise? You said
I got back last night at like 5 p.m.
Okay, so 5 p.m. last night. And did you lock your car?
No.
Okay.
But I came back out here about 9 because my TV was in here and my like pillows. Except that I don't know. I like heard like someone like talking over there. It was really weird, and then I just grabbed it and went back.
Yeah, because this is kind of a bowl right here. I mean, people could be up in their backyards talking, and
it freaked me out though.
So 9 o'clock is when you last saw your car in like a normal condition, and your TV wasn't stolen.
No, because I grabbed it and I brought it inside. And
okay.
The only thing in here was my suitcase.
Where was your suitcase originally at?
Right here.
So it was in the back.
It was like right here, and like this stuff was already in here.
Okay.
And they didn't touch it, but it was like right here, and so someone took everything from up there, put it in the suitcase, and then left it outside.
Yeah, that's definitely odd. It's odd because your fuse box is open.
Yeah.
However, I'm not trying to like scare you or anything, but maybe they were trying to steal your car.
That's what we were thinking.
So we have had
leave me my stuff.
Yeah, like I'm gonna I'm gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So when your roommate came out here and found your suitcase in the road, was the hatch opened up?
I don't think so. I didn't ask her.
Okay.
I can call her. She's inside.
Or if the doors were open. I mean.
Call Caitlin Lee.
Okay. And then, did they say what time that was?
Yeah. Hey, a few questions. When you grabbed my suitcase, did you see, like, were any of the doors open, like the hatch or anything?
No, just the suitcase was sitting outside of it.
And what time was that?
I say around 9:30.
Okay.
Last night?
This morning.
This morning. Okay, so between 9 o'clock last night and 9:30 this morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Is there any damage to your vehicle?
Not that I can tell.
What about the fuse box, the little lid for that?
I don't know what it's like normally. The only thing I kind of noticed is like my hood thing. Like if you look down here, it looks like it's like bent like the other way a little bit.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, they might have been.
But the fuse box like lids on the ground.
Did you look inside the hood to see if anything was tampered with?
I don't know what cars are supposed to look like. So.
Okay, I mean, it's okay. Do you want us to look and check?
Yeah, you can look.
You want to pop the hood there, Chris?
I just saw it and it just looked like a lot of wires.
Nope, it sounds like to me someone might have been trying to maybe take your car, but.
And I started my car already and it started, so.
Nothing wrong with it?
No.
Did you drive it?
No.
Okay.
I put it in reverse first so I can make sure the brakes will work.
Right.
And they work. I mean,
You know how to open your hood?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, so I ain't no mechanic, but obviously engine, your batteries here,
Everything
2 batteries,
normal, I thought.
your alternators there. I don't see anything of notice.
That's good.
I don't know if there's supposed to be a cap here. It looks like your oil filter.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I have a Subaru too, but I've never looked in the motor.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's normal.
what we are, so we'll document everything. Like I said, there's kind of been like an uptick recently in like, we've had a couple vehicles stolen. We've had people's cars getting broken into. My words of recommendation always is lock it, yeah. So
They're crimes of opportunity. More often than not, sometimes, very rarely do they break windows and actually break in. More often than not, they pull door handles until they find one that's unlocked.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's probably what they did.
Hers was unlocked too, but she hasn't even looked at it.
Well, if they're trying to take your car, I mean, your car is right here. And because these cars don't look like they were messed with at all, nothing's in a disarray. It just goes to show me. So, yeah. So yeah, we'll document everything. I'll give you my card with the case number on it. Yeah, like Chris said. So I'm assuming you're a student, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, anywhere near the UI campus, it's a hot spot for people to burglarize crap because there's lots of cars. There's a lot of people that aren't from the area. You know what I mean? So it's a crime of opportunity, big time. So I would just tell all your roommates to make sure your doors and everything are locked. And the Ring doorbell is definitely gonna help you guys out. So.
Probably put it like right here.
Yeah, you could probably put something right there. Other than they do sell the doorbells. I don't know what a doorbell is going to really do with you so much.
I feel like you wouldn't see anything.
But you can get the cameras.
And
Yep.
also, because like this little walkway goes right back to my room, so I'd like to see who's going back there.
Yeah. Well, let me. I'll give you my card with the case number. Did you take photographs of that? Cool. So we took photographs of that. We'll kind of.
I didn't take photographs of the fuse box.
Yeah, if you want to just. You said it seemed bent a little bit.
Yeah, it's like the hood. The thing that opens the hood.
Was there a little lid on it before? Oh, it is there though. Okay.
I just left it there.
Was it damaged?
No.
Okay.
For the fuse box?
Yeah.
I put that back in.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
So it clicked back in.
Yeah.
And obviously the hood.
Moscow 167.
Yeah, I don't know. Freaky though. I don't know why they shoved everything in my suitcase.
Can I get my case number? Honestly, I think you're right. I think if I took a wild guess, maybe they were trying to take your car and they were like,
"We don't need these clothes."
Copy.
The stuff they put in my suitcase was so random.
There's no chance someone's playing a prank on you.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't see why anyone I know would ever do that.
Yeah.
But then I found my underwear shoved right there.
In the cup holder?
Yeah, and I took it out. But it was in there, and I was like, that's really weird.
and you said nothing's missing of your knowledge?
Not that I can tell.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're good.
Footprints on this side either.
Yeah.
Take one. We'll probably take. I know it's not much, but we could take one more picture of maybe the footprint next to a ruler.
I took it next to my flashlight. So
Okay.
the flashlight.
Perfect. So this is my card.
Okay.
If you happen to say, "Oh, my pink cell phone case is missing," you can just send me an email and just say, "Hey, this is missing. This is how much it's worth, and this is what it looks like." So here's the case number here. Yeah, I'm sorry that this happened. It's definitely.
It's just freaky.
Yeah, no, it's definitely eerie.
Yeah.
Knowing it's kind of like an invasion of personal privacy. Totally get it. And it's definitely not something fun to go through. So, just tell your roommates, tell people to keep their eye out, lock your guys' cars. I know we tend to forget it. I tend to forget to lock my car. People think, oh, it's Moscow.
Yeah.
They know.
It's safe, but there's always,
I'm just glad I took my TV out. That would have sucked.
Yep. You have any questions or anything?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Is this an alpha fee?
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet.
Nice.
How did you know?
Alpha fee on your pants.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, we work on U of I. That's our main
Gotcha.
main spot. So
Yeah, we're the campus officers.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if we haven't done a cop talk with you guys yet in a while. I don't know if you guys are wanting to do one.
What is that? Oh, at the house?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do one.
Yeah.
Actually.
shoot me an email and let me know.
We'll set it up.
Cool.
We come there and
I'll send it to our president.
perfect. We have them and a
Yep.
member Aaron Agidius from OCRI comes
Okay.
and we just do a little talk, and it's good for especially a lot of people have been here for a few years. They've done them, but new people, it's good to just refresh and get some of that information out there and answer any questions and stuff. So
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a fun time. So we are there to answer whatever questions you guys may have. So
Cool. Well, thank
cool.
you.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
good rest of your day.
Take care. Yep.
And I had it in the back of my car. And
Oh,
so
interesting.
I was like, maybe I forgot and just left it out. And
Right.
so then I take it inside and I open it, and all the stuff that I had, I locked it, I should have been keys. But all the stuff I had up here, all my pay stubs, the stuff I had in the center console, my sunglasses I was literally wearing yesterday were all shoved inside my suitcase. And it was zipped back up. And
So
there's-
everything that you had in your front seat was now in your suitcase?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's a shoe print over here, and then there's my fuse box under my steering wheel is opened. I'll go get my keys. So sorry. I just left it like
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah,
Why were they trying to steal it? Why would you open the fuse box? Hot wire? I don't know.
I don't know.
Odd. because we've been having those vehicle prints. Well, there's obviously no way you wouldn't pull prints off this anyways.
I'm not seeing any cameras.
No.
You guys don't have a Ring doorbell camera or anything like that around?
I just ordered one actually.
Oh, really?
Smart.
Yeah. I don't think any of our neighbors do.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any.
But we have like a Facebook page, so I was gonna ask on there and see. But like over here, like they didn't take anything. Like I had this ring up there and they didn't even take it. But like that little fuse box is opened, and then there was a.
Is there any damage inside of it?
No, not that I can tell. So I don't really know, but I'm just.
Is that your secret?
No.
You have your phone on you?
Yeah.
I sat on it though, so hopefully I didn't like mess it up.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much we can do with it, but it could. We've been having kind of an uptick in vehicle prowls, and say we find the suspect, we find it. Say he's wearing something that matches that tread. We just kind of. Now, I mean, it'd be really hard to, unless the person knew it. It's like, yep, I was there. I mean, which is highly unlikely. But so when did you get back from Boise? You said?
I got back last night at like 5 p.m.
Okay, so 5 p.m.
And
last
then
night.
I went.
Did you lock your car?
No.
Okay.
But I came back out here about 9 because my TV was in here and my like pillows. Except that I don't know. I like heard like someone like talking over there. It was really weird, and then I just grabbed it and went back inside.
Yeah, it's kind of a bowl right here. I mean, people could be up in their backyards talking to me.
It freaks me out though.
So 9 o'clock is when you last saw your car in like a normal condition. And your TV wasn't stolen?
No, because I grabbed it and I got it inside. The only thing in here was my suitcase.
Where was your suitcase originally at?
It was right here.
So it was in the back.
It was like right here. And like this stuff was already in here.
Okay.
And then it told me to take it in the suitcase and then just left it outside.
Yeah, that's definitely odd. It's odd because your fuse box is open. However, I can maybe, I'm not trying to like scare you or anything, but maybe they were trying to steal your car.
That's what we were thinking.
So, we have had, like, oh, I'm going to be nice. Okay. So, when your roommate came out here and found the suitcase in the road, was the hatch opened up?
I don't think so. I didn't ask her.
Okay.
I think all her, she's inside.
Or if the doors were open, I mean...
Okay, then we. Okay, thank you.
Is there any damage to your vehicle?
Not that I can tell.
What about the fuse box, the little lid for that?
I don't know what it's like normally. The only thing I kind of noticed was like my hood thing. Like if you look down here, it looks like it's like bent like the other way a little bit.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, they might have been.
But the fuse box like lids on the ground.
Did you look inside the hood to see if anything was tampered with?
I don't know what cars are supposed to look like. So
Okay, I mean, it's okay. Do you want us to look and check?
yeah, you can look.
You want to pop the hood there for us?
I just saw it and it just looked like a lot of wires to me.
So it sounds like to me someone might have been trying to.
Mind if I put this fuse box?
Yeah,
cover back on?
and I started my car already and it started. So
Nothing wrong with it?
no,
Did you drive it?
no. But I put it in reverse for a second to make sure the brakes will work.
Right.
I mean,
I don't see anything of notice.
that's good.
I don't know if there's supposed to be a cap here. It looks like an oil filter.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I have a Subaru too, but I've never looked in the motor.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
So
it looks normal.
what we are. So we'll document everything. Like I said, it's kind of been like an uptick recently. We've had a couple vehicles stolen. We've had people's cars getting broken into. My words of recommendation always is lock it. Yeah. So,
That's they're crimes of opportunity more often than not. Sometimes, very rarely, do they break windows and actually break in. More often, pull door handles until they find one that's unlocked.
opportunity big time. So I would just tell all your roommates to make sure your doors and everything are locked, and the ring doorbell is definitely going to help you guys out. So
probably put it like this.
yeah, you probably put something right there. And other than they do sell the doorbell. I don't know what a doorbell is going to really do with
I know. I feel like you wouldn't see anything.
Like we can get the cameras.
And also, because like this little walkway goes right back to my room, so I'd like to see who's going back there.
Yeah, for sure. Well, let me, I'll give you my card with the case number. Did you take photographs of that?
Yeah.
We'll
I didn't take photographs of the fuse box.
yeah, you want to just, you said it seemed bent a little bit?
Yeah, it's like the hood, the thing that opens the hood.
Was there a little, like a little
it's
lid on it before?
ground.
Oh, it is there though?
I
Okay.
just left it there.
Was it damaged?
No.
Talking for the fuse box?
Yeah.
I put that back in there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it clicked back in. And in the, I mean, obviously the hood, it opened, so.
Yeah, I don't know. Freaky though. I don't know why they shoved everything in a suitcase.
Honestly, I think you're right. I think if I took a wild guess, maybe they were trying to take your car.
The stuff they put in my suitcase was so random.
And no chance someone's playing a prank on you.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't see why anyone I know would ever do that.
Yeah.
But like, oh yeah, and then I found my underwear like shoved right there.
In the cup holder.
Yeah, and I took it out, but it was in there, and I was like, that's really weird.
You said nothing's missing of your knowledge?
Not that I can tell.
And there's no other like footprints or anything on this side either.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll probably take, I know it's not much, but we could take one more picture, maybe the footprint next to a ruler.
I took it next to my flashlight so we can measure the flashlight.
Perfect. So this is my card.
Okay.
If you happen to say, oh, my pink cell phone takes it, you can just send me an email and just say, hey, this is missing, this is how much it's worth, and this is what it looks like. So here's the case number here. Yeah, I'm sorry that this happened. It's definitely...
It's just freaky.
Yeah, no, it's definitely eerie.
Yeah.
You know, knowing it's kind of like an invasion of personal privacy. Totally get it. It's happened to me before.
Yeah.
It's definitely not something fun to go through. So, just tell your roommates, tell people to keep their eye out, lock your guys' cars. I know we tend to forget it. I tend to forget to lock my car. People think, oh, it's Moscow.
Yeah.
It's safe, but there's always, you
I'm
never
just
know.
glad I took my TV out. That would have sucked.
Yep. You have any questions or anything?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Is this a alpha phi? Like,
Yeah.
all right. Okay. Nice.
How did you know?
Alpha phi on your pants.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah, we work on U of I. That's our main.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Main spot,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. We're the campus officers.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if we haven't done a cop talk with you guys yet in a while. I don't know if you guys are wanting to do one. Bring it up.
That? Oh, like at the house?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll
we
come.
should do one.
Yeah.
Actually.
Send me an email.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we'll set it up.
Cool.
We come there and
I'll
just
send it to our president.
perfect. We have them and a member, Aaron Agidius from OCRI comes and. Yeah, we just do a little talk, and it's good for, especially, a lot of people have been here for a few years. They've done them, but new people, it's good to just refresh and get some of that information out there and answer any questions and stuff. So,
yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a fun time. So we are there to answer whatever questions you guys may have. So
Cool. Well, thank you.
all right.
all right,
Have a good rest of your day.
Take care. Yep.